I'm still trying to go ahead and figure this out, so I'm giving you guys a bad demo. I'm saying that this is a terrible demo, but this is something that YC Combinator, it's called like Polymet.ai, Polymet AI.ai. So here goes the name right here. So this is the beta. You can create a new project. I already have a project, and I'm still working on figuring out how to connect the dots. Like VO, if you've ever used VO, I think that's a little bit easier. This is going to be the front end product design that you can go ahead and basically design your product and have a standing MVP to go ahead and show off. So what I'm showing here is what I've already built, and what I'm just trying to figure out and understand is how you can add on to your build, which I'm pretty sure that once I get the hang of it, once I'm able to go through the documentation and play around with it a little bit more, I will come out with another demo. But I just wanted to show you this new tool that is able to go ahead and kind of build your MVP. So when you sign in, you get 250 credits that you can go ahead and use for free. It's not daily or anything. It's just, I believe it's a month. So I'm not really sure how that works. As you can see, I ran out of credits here. But what you're also able to do is that you can change the fonts, you can change the radius, you can change the color, and you can change the mode. Here goes the pages that you're able to go ahead and create. As you can see right here, this is the home page. You are able to go ahead and talk to this, not necessarily talk to it, but this is going to be where you're going to go ahead and put in your prompt as to what you'd like this to build. And as you can see right here, you have about 6,000 words that you can, or characters that you can go ahead and use. And what you want to do is that you kind of want to go ahead and have a prototype that you can stand up, right? So my thing is I like healthcare. I like the healthcare space, meaning that I want to go ahead and see how I can build a healthcare software system, basically for assisted living. So as you can see, it comes up with the name. Um, we'll talk about that another day, the name. If you want to go ahead and see the code, you just would have to go ahead and upgrade and see the plans right here. As you can see right here, is that for $50 monthly, you'll be able to go ahead and get 2,000 credits, up to 5 projects, and you'll be able to export and edit the code. So I'm not really sure if I want to do that yet until I play around with this a little bit more. But as you can see from my template or from my prompt, what it was able to go ahead and build. And it has the dashboard here. I really like how interactive it is. No, it's not necessarily working, but it is an MVP, so you can kind of go ahead and see exactly what it does. I like the fact that you can shrink it down to a tablet, and it's auto responsive, and you can also shrink it down. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. You can shrink it down to your phone, and it's basically auto responsive. So again, is that this is what it came up with based off of my prompt. So I'm able to go ahead and kind of see exactly what it thought that I needed. I really do like this aspect because when I'm playing around with like Lovable or Bolt, or even if I'm playing around with Windsurf, it is going to go ahead and create something that it thinks is workable, but it's not design friendly most of the time. This this is more design friendly, and what you can do with the code afterwards is really go ahead and add to it and make it a come to life MVP. But as you can see right here, the information that you can go ahead and just have, it looks clean, it looks nice, and I do like it, and all the information that it does have on here, residential information, stable, needs, critical, awesome. The buttons seem to be buttoning, not necessarily working, but buttoning, and then you're able to go ahead and kind of, well, you're able to kind of go ahead and see exactly what your prompt and how it was able to go ahead and kind of come to life. The one thing that it did not do, it did not do the messages, so I don't see any messages here. The AI assistant's kind of cool, like it did populate here, so I'm able to go ahead and kind of see it, even though I would want it more so as a chat bot, as you can see, and the settings really doesn't work there. Then also what you can do is that you're able to go ahead and kind of see the variations of components, so you can kind of see exactly what I've created for the components. Let me see. this is something that I was just playing around with. I just want to kind of see exactly what components does or did do. And so I was able to go ahead and kind of take a layout that I was able to go ahead and get from OpenAI as to building a layout kind of Figma-like. And then as you can see from the layout, I'm not sure, yeah, it's not great. It's not pretty, but from the layout, it did a really good job at kind of matching the style. The only thing is, like, you know, obviously the colors don't really go well, so you really can't see. But again, the style that it matched, it was able to kind of go ahead and take out the information that it needed to go ahead and take out. And then I could have put a prompt here as to how I wanted this to go ahead and look. So that's a component. And then the other component, and as you can see right here, you can edit it, you can remix it, and then you can add it as prompt. I'm not really sure what that does though. Again, I need a little bit more time. I just want to go and show you this new tool. But what we can do is just kind of see exactly what I've been creating so far. And then just the telehealth, again, just something here where I was able to go ahead and just kind of build something just as a component, add telehealth services. That's all I really put. And then it kind of just went ahead and just did anything. And as you can see right here, it looks pretty clean. So I'm pretty sure I could do something with the code and do that here. And then again, I went ahead and built something just for modern messaging, and then internal apps, internal messaging. So I don't know if it did the internal. So it has the group, mom, dad, sister, brother. So I think I was going with something that I was able to go ahead and internalize. So you're able to get messages from external. So if your family member is at an assisted living facility, your family member can go ahead and message and say, hey, how's my dad doing, or something. And then that's going to be an external message. So whoever's on duty, the admin, the nurse, or the care provider can go ahead and just say, hey, you know, they're doing great, they're having a great day. And then if they needed to have internal messaging, they can go ahead and say, hey, the admin can go ahead and reach out to the nurse on duty and just ask questions in regards to what is needed. That's kind of where I was going with this, as you can see. But I just, again, I needed a better prompt. All I did was just write this. So I will go ahead and probably create a new account and kind of play around with this and just kind of read the documentations. Where is the documentation? That's going to be a bigger thing. But yeah, here we go. I'll go to the support center and kind of figure out exactly what I can go ahead and build. So that way my next video is a little bit more detailed as to what this can really do. I did like the fact, again, that when you were able to give it an AI prompt, you are able to get something that's really friendly on the eyes. So it's really design friendly. So again, if you are just looking for an MVP and you're looking to go ahead and just bring your design to life, I think this is something that we can agree that it does a great job. Oh yeah, it opened another tab, so blah. I think this does a great job as to what you're able to go ahead and do. And then what I would recommend is, you know, just go into getting started, not necessarily support, because I don't need support. Then when that happens, then you're able to kind of go ahead and understand exactly the variation of components, the prototyping, the exporting of the code, yada, yada, yada. But as I ramble and I digress, I think this is a good starting point if you are good at explaining your design and seeing it come to life. And then you can go ahead and take what you built, the code, and go ahead and put it into something like a windsurf, or put it into something like put it into your GitHub, VS Code, and kind of build it out from there. But so far, I like it. I don't know if it's better than V0, because V0, I think you're able to go ahead and have a chat experience. So I'll go ahead and put his name in there, Greg, who did basically a big breakdown as to which one he preferred. And after watching what he did, I lean towards V0, but this definitely has some potential. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, hit me up, and looking forward to asking or answering your questions there. We out.